This is the Eurospeedway Lausitzring, the next round on the calendar for the DTM drivers for season 2016. Blessed with good weather, in fact the outside temperature about 25 degrees Celsius. A packed grid, and the very best that the championship leader could do was to start this race from P21. Three other Mercedes in the top 10. Robert Wickens is the best Mercedes driver in the field. He made it to P4. Marco Wittmann, the fastest BMW, goes from P3. And the first row goes to Audi. A great performance from the manufacturer from Ingolstadt, the British driver Jamie Green, going from P2. It's pole position for the Audi driver Miguel Molina. Again, like last year, the Spaniard obviously likes this track. The anticipation ahead of race one builds in the garages of Audi first of all, then Jens Marquardt there from BMW, and now into the garages of Mercedes-Benz. Lights out and we are away and racing. It's Jamie Green with a perfect start. He's got the inside line as they head towards turn number one. Marco Wittmann high and wide, and he will run out onto the grass. So in the second corner, Jamie Green managing to confirm his place ahead of Miguel Molina. Robert Wickens pushes and gets past Marco Wittmann and gets into P3 as they rejoin the oval in this fantastic shot at turn 5 as they head now towards turn number 6. It's Green, it's Molina, and it is Robert Wickens in P3. In strife is Martin Tomczyk with a broken suspension in his car. The race over for the German driver of the BMW. Collision with Esteban Ocon. Ocon would afterwards receive a drive-through penalty for that collision. So the return of the Red Devil as Miguel Molina overtakes Jamie Green into turn 1. It was a superb move without touching the car of his brand mate at all. Let's check it out in replay. Perfect execution of how to use turn 1 and to make the overtake. Good stuff from Miguel Molina, the Spaniard driver. Meantime, it's a tough fight between Robert Wickens and Marco Wittmann for P3, but Wickens holds his position with full effort. Now Vitoris and Ekstrom behind are lurking as well, ready to pounce if they possibly can. Eduardo Mortara then with Timo Glock battling in P10. Now Mike Rockefeller attacking and overtaking Antonio Felix da Costa. Da Costa crosses behind and earns his position P13 immediately back again. That was an example of how not to use turn number 1. That's how close they get to the wall. Luckily the door mirror stayed on. Christian Vitoris using his DRS and using his speed to overtake teammate Lucas Auer. In the end, after 32 laps, nothing could stop Audi, who took a double victory. Miguel Molina is more than 2 seconds away from Jamie Green and gets his second victory in DTM. Robert Wickens ends up third for Mercedes-Benz.
Well, thank you very much for the effort.
Confirmation of the result then, it's Molina, Green, Wickens, the 1-2-3 with Wittmann, Vitoris and Ekstrom rounding out the next 3 places. And Miguel Molina celebrates. Let's hear from the race-winning driver.
I'm really happy about my race, about my pace. The car was really good to drive. And yeah, I'm now it's time to celebrate it. And tomorrow we still have another race. We know that we are competitive here, so we will try to take the perfect points from here.
A different look to the top end of the championship now with Marco Wittmann at the head. Then it's Eduardo Mortara and Paul di Resta is relegated now to P3. Second career DTM win then for Miguel Molina on the podium.